There are things we can control and things we cannot. The discipline of will is about what happens after we have done all we can. It is about how we face what remains: pain, loss, injustice, and fate. The Stoics did not seek a life free of hardship. They sought a will strong enough to endure it. Epictetus said, "Do not seek for events to happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and your life will flow well." Life will not obey our desires. Storms will come. People will betray. Bodies will fail. But we always have one freedom left: to choose how we respond. Epictetus called this the will aligned with nature. Not fighting reality, but cooperating with it. Like a sailor adjusting his sails to the wind. The wind is not in our control, but the sail is. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He faced plague, war, and loss, yet he thanked the gods for the challenge. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle was a teacher. Every misfortune, a forge for the soul. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." He lost wealth and faced death calmly, writing wisdom to his final breath. He taught that willpower is not the denial of pain, but the transformation of it. To endure with dignity. To say yes to life, even when life says no. So how do we build the discipline of will? First, practice acceptance. When hardship comes, do not ask, "Why me?" Ask instead, "How can I meet this with strength?" Second, turn obstacles into lessons. When things go wrong, look for what they are teaching you: patience, courage, compassion. Third, remember Amor Fati, the love of fate. Not just acceptance, but love. To embrace all that happens as part of your path. Fourth, prepare your mind for loss. Remind yourself daily that everything you love is temporary. Not to live in fear, but in gratitude. Epictetus said, "Circumstances do not make the man, they reveal him." Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything thrown into it." Seneca reminded, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." The discipline of will is not about control, it's about courage. It's about saying, "I did my part." The rest is fate. When you live this way, no loss can crush you, no storm can break you. Your strength no longer depends on the world, it depends on your will. So when life pushes against you, do not curse the wind. Adjust your sail and move forward, calmly, bravely, freely. There is one truth we all share, one we spend our lives trying to forget. We will die. This is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to wake you up. The Stoics taught that remembering death, Memento Mori, is not morbid. It is the key to wisdom, gratitude, and courage. To remember death is to remember what truly matters. Epictetus told his students, "I cannot escape death, but I can escape the fear of it." Death is not evil, it is natural. The same nature that brought us to life will one day take us out of it. Epictetus said, "When you kiss your child or your friend, say silently, 'They are mortal.' Not to love them less, but to love them more." Memento Mori is not about sadness, it is about depth. When we remember life is temporary, we love more urgently. We forgive more quickly. We live more honestly. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." He was emperor of Rome, yet he reminded himself, "Soon I will be dust and ashes." He did this not to despair, but to sharpen his purpose. He wrote, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, be good." To Marcus, remembering death was a call to life. It stripped away trivial desires and revealed what was essential: virtue, service, presence. Seneca wrote an essay called On the Shortness of Life. He said, It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Do not delay living. Do not postpone joy or kindness. He wrote, "Begin at once to live and count each day as a separate life. Every morning is a new birth. Every night, a small rehearsal for death. And between the two, a chance to live well." So how do we practice memento mori in our lives? First, remember mortality. Pause each day and whisper, "I will not live forever." Not with dread, but with gratitude. Second, keep perspective. Ask, will this matter on the day I die? Almost always, the answer is no. Third, reflect on impermanence. When you see the sunset or hold a hand, remember this moment will not return. That's what makes it sacred. Fourth, live deliberately. If today were your last day, would you waste it in anger or fear? Or would you live with clarity, purpose, and love? Epictetus said, "I must die, but must I die groaning?" Marcus wrote, "Soon you will have forgotten all, and all will have forgotten you." Seneca reminded, "He who learns how to die has unlearned how to be a slave." Memento mori is not about death, it is about freedom. When you remember that everything ends, you begin to live without fear. So remember, you are mortal. Not to be sad, but to be awake. Love deeply, act bravely. Forgive quickly. And live fully, because one day, you will not have the chance to do it again.